This is Good Evening San Diego.
It's a National Recycling Day, and what in the world do we do with all of our junk? Well, Mike Campbell with Junkie San Diego is here to help us out. So good to have you here.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Okay, so this is a segment about helping our mind and our soul and our environment. What in the world can we recycle?
Yes, it's a little bit confusing from time to time, but I would encourage everyone to go to SanDiegoRecycling.org to learn more, but I can help show you what is and is not recyclable.
Yeah, I was on your website before the segment, and I see that people are recycling mattresses, home appliances, furniture, but many are wondering, is that true? I mean, do you have to have it clean before you recycle? Like, how does it work?
Yes, so Junking is a company. We are able to reuse, recycle, or repurpose up to 60% of what we pick up from homes and businesses. However, what we do is slightly different than what the viewers do at home with their blue bins.
All right, break it down for us. What do you have on the table?
Okay, so here's some of the more controversial items that may sound a bit confusing. Pizza boxes, completely made of cardboard, sounds recycling. Unfortunately, if there's any grease or residue on the box, it is unrecyclable and could potentially contaminate other recyclable items. So we're going to put that in the bin of do not recycle. Another one is wrapping paper. We've got the holidays coming up. Unfortunately, this is not recyclable as well.
No way.
Yep, it needs to go.
You would think it's wrapping paper.
Exactly. And the other bad news are plastic bags like you would get at your grocery store. These are not recyclable in your bins at home. You can take them back to the grocery store to have them recycled there, but unfortunately they'll clog up the sorting equipment and create issues at the recycling facility. Cans, bottles, ideally with cans, they want them to be empty, dry, and loose. So do not bag your recycling materials, but keep them in a place where they can stay loose and easily sorted.
Okay, how about a straw? I would think that you can recycle.
You would think so. Unfortunately, you can probably recycle the paper, but the straw you cannot.
No
it
way.
Needs to go in the unrecycled bin.
Okay, how about this? I think you could recycle this.
Unfortunately, no. That also will go in the non-recyclable.
This is not like a game to win money.
Yes, exactly.
All right. How about the hanger?
A hanger is a non-recycable issue, and neither is the plastic fork.
You gotta be kidding
Old spray
me.
cans, if they're empty and you spray and nothing comes out, that is recyclable, so we can put that in there. A lot of people don't realize that old textiles, old shirts, old rags are also recyclable.
Okay, so I don't feel bad if I have like holey shirts or holey socks, throw them in the recycling instead of the trash.
Yes, exactly, exactly. Used napkins, non-recyclable. And again, it has to do with the contamination of what may be on the napkin.
That is interesting.
But here's an easy one for you.
Yes.
Obviously.
Imagine that was a trick one. You're like, no, you can't. Okay, so about the mattresses. So on your website, people can recycle mattresses. So how does that work if they're not clean?
Well, sometimes they can be cut down and we can take the metal out of it, and the metal components can be recycled. A used mattress isn't really good to a lot of people, but there are ways to get some of the materials back into a recycling facility.
Okay, so talking about junk and all that. If someone has a storage and you don't use anything in the storage, does your company go pick up from storage? Can you do that?
Pick up just about anything and everything.
Really? So you could just go to public storage and just go in there and
Yep,
clean it
and
out?
we get hired for abandoned facilities all the time. Yep, and we try to, again, repurpose and recycle most of it. A lot of it isn't real junk, but we're just trying to give the space back to the homeowner, to the business, free up their space so they can do other things with it.
Thank you for all these eco-friendly tips. This is so incredible. It's so interesting to know. Mike Campbell with Junkie San Diego, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.